Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Time once again for another scent of the day. And today I decided to do Memo Paris Russian Leather. So let's talk about this guy. So why this guy? So I have been out of the country. I've been traveling. And while I was traveling, I picked little samples to bring with me. And I ended up bringing 3 of the 4 Memo Paris that I own. And I've done scents of the day on those. The Italian leather, the Irish leather, and the African leather. So today I'm home. It's a very cold day here in Atlanta. So I left summertime over in Nairobi, Kenya, came to Atlanta for the wintertime. So decided to wear this one since I've worn the others, and this is a good wintertime fragrance in my opinion. So let's talk about this guy. He was released in 2016. The vibe I get from him. This is a slow walk through kind of a freshly snow-covered forest. Right, you're out in the forest looking for a Christmas tree. It's frozen Fougere scent. It kind of fills the air. It's aromatic, it's fresh, it's clean. It's got a creamy note and it's kind of carried in the breeze as you walk through the forest, as you leave footprints in the snow. This is kind of what I get. At the end of the day, this is really kind of a walk through a snow-covered pine forest. So let's talk about performance of him. I get 12 plus hours on my skin, so he lasts a good long time. So excellent for that. He opens with this kind of cool, crisp pine and herbal scent, which is kind of unique, right? It very much gives you that walk in the snow, that very cold scent to it. That lasts about 20, 30 minutes on my skin and it fills the room. So the opening is delicious. Beyond that, we get into kind of a fresh cut wood with a very kind of soft leather and slightly sweet lavender. They come out and they join that pine and that herbal scent. So the mids kind of round out from that initial coldness to a little more body and depth to it. That lasts about 8 hours on my skin, and it goes from that filling the room to arm's length all the way down to a little more than intimate during that 8-hour period. So beyond that 8 hours, it settles into this kind of slightly sweet and creamy leather and wood scent. So that kind of goes from that intimate down to a skin scent at that point. But again, another delicious phase of this fragrance, in my opinion. So what notes do I get? This one is an interesting one to me. I do not get all of the notes in this one at all. But a lot of them kind of come across as a conglomerate. So what do I mean by that? So overall, I get pine, right? Pine is there, but then green notes, herbal notes. So I can't pick out the individual green or the individual herbal notes in there, but they're there and I can tell they're there. I get lavender, I get wood, I get leather, tonka and patchouli all stand out in this. So is this one still on the market? Yes, it absolutely is. You can order this one today. Compliments. I have received compliments over the years, not a lot, but a few. I've had this one for a little while. Works really well in the colder weather, right? So where can I wear this? Places and events. So as I said, it works really well in the colder weather. So think about ski resorts or wintertime social events or things along those lines. Where does this not work? High heat. This is very much a cold scent, even gives you kind of that feeling, as I said, you're walking through freshly covered forest, covered in snow. Where else should I not wear this? Intimate date night. It's cold, so that one doesn't seem like it would be a good fit to me. And ultra casual events, I don't see this as an ultra casual scent. I see this kind of upscale casual to semi-formal. So I'm probably just a tad bit underdressed today for this one, in my opinion. So who's it for? This one is very much a masculine scent. It's a guy scent, absolutely. I don't see an age on this, though. I don't see like an older guy or younger guy. I could easily see pretty much any guy wearing this. Honestly, you could potentially, a woman could pull it off as well. So I'm going to revise that. I could see this as more of a unisex, but leans masculine. So who should try this? If you're looking for a unique cold weather scent, this is a good one to try. They did a really good job capturing that feeling of walking through a forest covered in snow. They did a phenomenal job with that. So if that sounds good to you, this is one you should try. So let me know, gentlemen, have you tried this? Do you own this? What do you get out of it? Are you transported to that, frozen tundra in the pine trees? So give me some feedback. Let me know what you think of this guy. So please remember to like and subscribe for future content. Until next time, take care, guys.